Every single one of these 5 designs I'm about to show you is already selling on Amazon right now. Not a theory, not this might work. These are real listings with real sales badges in the low competition niches that most sellers are completely walking past. And 3 of them are riding a wave that only come around once every 250 years. I'm going to show you the exact niche, the competition score, the proof that it's selling, and the AI prompts to make your own version. Let's get into it. If this is your first time here, my name is RJ Martinez. I've been doing print on demand for over 9 years and selling online for over 10. I do this full time. And every week I bring you fresh niche ideas so you can skip the guesswork and get straight into uploading. If you get value out of this video, smash that like button. It pushes it out to more sellers. And let's keep making these every single week. And if you want the free research spreadsheet I use, the link is going to be down below in the description. I'll remind you about it in a second. Let's jump into it. Now, the first niche is built on a meme you have definitely seen. And the hero listing in this niche has over 100 sales in the last month alone. Watch this. First niche, can I pet that dog? The funny bear version. If you don't know the meme, it started years ago as a viral clip of a kid excited asking, can I pet that dog? And the internet ran with it. The bear twist is the joke. It's clearly not a dog, it's a bear. That absurd humor is exactly what makes, and shareable is what sells shirts. The competition score here is going to be, you're going to see 427. When I found it was at 351. So you can see as you find these niches, stuff moves fast. Now that's the same meme niche. So there's some volume here. I want you to keep that in mind, but here's why I'm including it. Look at the hero design on the screen. Okay, can I pet that dog? It's like a hiker bear meme tee. Overall pick badge, right? 4.6 out of 5, 32 ratings, and 100 bought in the past month. Priced at $19.99. When you see an overall pick plus 100 plus sales in a single month, it just that validates it. It's proven. It's basically it's like an outlier in the niche. It's a top selling product, right? The demand is confirmed. You're just creating your own unique spin on it. Design angle. I want you to understand this too. So vintage, national park poster style, retro sunset stripes, a detailed bear illustration, distress screen print texture, the outdoorsy aesthetic was what separates the winning version from a lazy text only t-shirt. Okay, think camping, hiking, bear country, and here's some spin-off ideas, because when you look at this, you want to think about like what is selling, what can you do here, right? Swipe the animal for the joke. Okay, so can I pet that dog? With a moose, with a buffalo, with a raccoon, each one is a new listing and a new laugh. The meme is the engine. The animal is interchangeable. Now, especially what you want to think about, like how you're going to make your first sale. To get your first sale, put the meme phrase and then the descriptive keywords in your title. Funny bear shirt, hiking, meme t-shirt, camping lover. The meme buyers and outdoor buyers are 2 different search audiences, and this design hits both, right? So that's very important. Now, ideogram over here, you're going to see this is the prompt that I put in over here. You can use your own, whatever AI image generator you're going to use, you can go ahead and use that. The one I'm using is Ideogram AI. Okay. So that's the prompt idea I put in here. And then if we come over here to see the next one, next one. And then the one cool thing we talked about too, only thing you would have to do to change the actual illustration with the AI generators, I want you to keep that in mind, just switch out, instead of bear, right? You can use raccoon, you can use moose, you can use buffalo. Okay, just literally just a switch of that, and then you can create a whole separate design. This next one stacks 2 things people are obsessed with: their dog breed and their country. Right before the biggest patriotic moment in 250 years. The timing on this is everything. Next is this vintage French Bulldog, America, with the glasses. Pretty cool. The sunglasses, the patriotic theme, right? Okay, keep in mind, 4th of July energy is coming up. There's a lot that's going on right now, and a lot of this trends, a lot of the sales are to summer, to 4th of July. So there's a lot of sales going around with this. Now, competition score is 263 when I found this. Now, if you come over here, you're going to see it's at 323. So keep in mind, Amazon always like fluctuates, how we look at designs, how they present them to us, because they're always testing. So they're always moving up and down. Now, America French Bulldog, it's that American flag 4th of July t-shirt. It's cool right here. 4.3 out of 5, 60 ratings, overall pick. Limited deal. So this one's one of those designs that gets stuck with the sale on Amazon, right? So you can see it's $19.95, but they have that coupon going on, and the 50 bought in the past month. So that's something that we look at too as well. And if you're going to see like the BSR, it's doing pretty good, consistently making sales. We look at this to give us an understanding of what's selling consistently right now. So I think there's a few things that you can do here when it comes to something like this. I feel like there's a lot of sales that can be made here just with that 4th of July spinoff. And I think you can go with different dog breeds, golden retrievers, the wiener dogs, pit bulls, and you're just kind of just taking that one template and just going across every single like dog breed, right? Just that's literally that simple and that easy for you to do. And then with your first sales, just keep in mind like how you're going to do your keywords. If you can run ads to it, if you can drive outside traffic to Amazon, or if you're going to do Amazon ads, there's different ways that you can do this here. And especially if you're scaling it out, doing like a big test, doing like a bulk, like a lottery campaign, you can definitely do that. Now, a trademark is 4th of July is it's America 250. That seems to be the US trademark of that. So you want to be very, very careful when it comes to anything like that, when it comes to anything with the birthday of America on 4th of July. Now we come over here, you can see the different themes that they're doing here. We looked at the results and the different ideas, different concepts here. We come over here to ideogram. This is the prompt I put in here. Okay. And then just mixing up a bit here. You can do some same thing here with the dog breeds, right? Land of the free, home of the chill, land of the free, home of the bulldog. So French bulldog is different ones. Stars and Stripes, root beer float club, July 4th. That's a cool one. Liberated and loose. So some really cool ones. You think of fireworks too, American flag, anything red, white, and blue, so that's something like this is very, very popular right now. Now, this third niche has the lowest competition score of the whole video, 182 when I found it, and it taps into the 250th anniversary from an angle most sellers completely overlook. This is one of the ones I would upload first personally. Next is this a Patriotic Bass flag, 250 years fishing shirt. So 1776 to 2026. This is the sleeper, the whole list, out of the whole list I'm sharing with you today. It combines fishing, one of the most reliable evergreen niches there is, with the 250th anniversary patriotic wave. Fishermen buy shirts, right? And then patriotic buyers buy shirts. Put them together into an anniversary year and you got something special. Remember when I found this, it was at 182. Right now we're looking at it. It's at 231, the competition, the results that we have right here. Okay. Now we look at everything right here. Let's break this down. You got it's a limited edition. So they have that discount going on with Amazon March, $16.96. So they have it on a deal going on, right? And then, which is, just, as part of the game, it's a little bit frustrating. Now, I think with the design angle here, you got the large, mouth bass going after the hook. You can see that, right? And then you got the banner above. It's 250 years. And then you got the 1776. So you can see that the layout here is it's like nothing too crazy, but this is very doable. Okay. I think it's a really cool one. Now I feel like when it comes to something like this, I think we look at something there is, combining the keywords and, how you're going to do anything like this. I think this would be a good way of how you're going to target people when it comes to this niche. Now, when you're thinking about the keywords and what other niches can you go after? I feel like you can do like a deer, anything like that, like maybe different types of fish, hunting, camping, off-roading, a ton of different ideas that can be done here. And like I said, just mixing that and understanding who you're creating this t-shirt design for, it makes all the difference. I feel like a dad's going to wear this, an uncle that loves fishing. So just keep that in mind. Now I came over here into Ideogram AI, went ahead and put this prompt in right here. And if you're getting any value out of this video, make sure you smash that like button, because this helps me create more content like this, especially if you're new here and you don't have an understanding of how to do research. This is a perfect way of how you would do research. And god dang, it did a good job at creating this design. Look how clean this one is. This is a solid design. 200 feet, look at that. These are really good here. Crazy design. The first one and the second one are my favorite. I like the first one, is pretty clean. That's money right there. Okay, I think there's just it's crazy, right? Pretty cool. If you're unaware, I do have the top research design vault. You get access to over 280 niches when you sign up. It's $10 a month. You get the 20 niche ideas every single week. You get the keywords. You get the link to the niche. You get different ideas and spin-offs that you can personally do to enter a niche like this. And every single one is going to come with prompt ideas to help you understand how to generate professional designs that will make sales like the way I'm showing you. That alone right there pays for everything, because a lot of people don't understand how to do the prompts and how to talk to AI. But I have over 2,000 prompts available back there for you to help you with your business and understand how to make sales, right? How to create these cool designs that are professional looking like this and, you know, print ready. Okay. This is crazy. This is really cool. So if you want access to this, this is going to be down below in the description. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down below in the comments. And let's get back to the content and make sure you smash that like button. And the next niche I'm going to show you, okay, it has a high competition score of 1,000, and I almost left it out, but here's the, you know, the change of my mind when it came to this. This is a lesson here about reading the past numbers. Let me show you in this niche number 4. Next, I'm only talking to Jesus today. This sits at the crossroad of Christian humor and that sarcastic, introverted, leave me alone energy right here. Look at that mean cat, right? People love wearing this type of stuff. The version is the winning para. The phrase is a grumpy black cat. Now be careful with the grumpy. Okay, you don't want to do too much of the, because that grumpy black cat it will be infringing if you don't understand like the rules there. So you want to be very careful and don't make it too much like it. But I feel like this one is okay. You're mixing like faith, humor, coffee, and one design. So that's like people, you know, Christian people love with certain religions love to joke, have fun, and they love coffee. It's a mixture of all of those right there. And that's all. Nope. So now here's the honest part. The competition score was over 1,000 when I found this. And that's high, but something like this, I would kind of generally not share in the video, but I don't want you to be scared, because there's ideas that I personally create that I personally love, and I'll make sales in these high competition niches is because I understand that there's a demand, and when there's a demand, people love to buy in here. Okay. So now I feel like when it comes to something like this, can you stand out and create a better design here? And the answer is yes. Like you can definitely do something like that. Now, when you're looking at this, you're seeing that it's 50 bought in the past month, 5 ratings, right? And then you can have that discount again, what Amazon's been doing right there. But I feel like, you know, there's definitely a big demand here. Now the design angle, I want you to think of retro sunset stripes in mustard, orange, and teal with a detailed, unimpressed black cat clutching a coffee mug, right? Now, can you do this? I'm thinking like, what else can you do here? The cat is obviously, you know, the selling point, but the first thing I'm thinking about is like a grumpy dog, grumpy possum. You know, you can change the phrase around. Jesus and coffee got me through. You know what I mean? Running on faith and caffeine, Christian humor. It's deep. There's a loyal niche here. Now, you know, as far as everything else here is understanding the keywords and who you're targeting is very, very important. Very important here. So this is the prompt that I put in here, right? I'm only talking to Jesus today. Now I feel like we got to put that cat a little bit more grumpy, but I feel like this may work too. Because it's like a series, like you're looking at the cat, it's like you can't tell, right? And you can't really tell. And I feel like if you're being sarcastic, sometimes you can't tell with people. So I'm only talking to Jesus today. This is a solid design. Okay. Now, if you wanted to do a little bit more, you would add into the prompt here, put like so it's annoyed. You can see annoyed, grumpy black cat. You would put in here. So you would add that into there. But understanding that too, as well, as you're looking at these different prompt ideas, it's very important that you understand that, because this is going to help you with creating unique prompt ideas. So just little things like this can make all the difference. And then the last one, it's a German Shepherd, a pull, float, and a pun all in one. It's a brand new on Amazon, which means, you know, getting on at the ground floor. Here's why it matters. All right, this is the last niche, chill the 4th out, the funny German Shepherd version. It's a pun on the chill the heck out, right? Mixed with a 4th of July, and it pairs with a dog relaxing in a patriotic pool float. German Shepherd owners are one of the most devoted breed communities out there, and this one hits right in the middle of the 250th anniversary patriotic wave. Now, competition score, if we come over here, when I found it was at 341, it's at 157. Huh, that's weird. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was at, they're messing with me over here. 350, workable. So it's 357 right here. That's what it says, but I'm pretty sure it was a little different. But now I want you to pay attention to this. Look at, you got the Chihuahua, got the Golden Retriever. This is the idea. Okay, you see that idea, how they're mixing it out and just scaling it out in different ways and figuring out what you can do right there. Now, if you come over here, we have a result of 5.0 out of 5, 1 review rating. Okay, to 15.99. Cool. And then like the first thing is too, like when I'm looking at this design angle, you can see like, you know, the color scheme. It has a drink with sunglasses. That was like a cool German Shepherd just chilling, hanging out. So I want you to understand that. You can see like the font pairing that they're doing there too as well. Now spin-offs here, I'm thinking you can do like a Labrador, you can do a Golden, you can do a Corgi, a Frenchie. All this works. I shared with a few concepts with you with the French Bulldog or the Frenchie niche, right? The French Bulldog right there. So I think when it comes to this, that's going to be your unique design angle and how to enter a niche like this. This is very important when it comes to that so that you understand. Now, if we come over here to Ideogram, we did a Corgi here for some reason. Hey, it's okay. I can change it out to German Shepherd too, but did a Corgi on accident inside of here. Should have been a German Shepherd. Chill the fourth out. This is a cool one. This works really good too. Don't get confused if you're barely joining here and we've seen that. It's because I accidentally put a Corgi here, and Corgis work good too as well. So chill the fourth out. Okay, you can see that. Chill fourth out. This is pretty cool. And then look at how the sunglasses, the palm trees right there, really cool. Okay, chill the fourth. That one's pretty cool too. Okay, chill the fourth out. This is solid. Oh, look, it gets the red, white, and blue. Pretty solid there too. Okay, now I think literally just mixing in a different dog, like I told you already, you doing that is going to help you with understanding how you can create, just by switching out that, you can just switch that out. And next thing you know, you have a design concept being created. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. So I switched out the keyword Corgi and just put it in German Shepherd. Now we have chill the fourth. We're missing the now, huh? Was that even in there? Chill the fourth out. Chill. Yeah, we're missing that. See, put that in there. Okay, so I fixed that. So you can see what I did. Chill the, and I added the in there. Chill the fourth out. Pretty cool, huh? Solid. Chill the fourth out. Chill the fourth out. Chill the fourth out. There we go. So you can see how you generate these unique prompt ideas, and you can create so many ones. And look how detailed this is. And also too, Ideogram just came out with the 4.0, which is pretty cool. Okay, you can see the detail work and the words are, the text on the design is getting pretty dang good where it's not even making any more mistakes. Solid. That's 5 niches. Every single one of them is already selling on Amazon right now. That's the whole point. I'm not throwing random ideas at you and hoping. I'm showing you proven low competition niches with the receipts to back them. And if you take one thing from this video, let it be this. 3 of these niches are tied to 250th anniversary of America, which only happens once. The window is open right now and it closes after July 4th. And if you're going to act this week, and it pushes the video out for more sellers who need it. And subscribe for fresh new research every single week. The top research design vault is linked in the description. Over 2,000 niches, 20 new niches every single week with competition score, design angle, keywords, and AI prompt. You can sign up for that down below. There's a free download down there too, so you can see the research style before you commit to anything. Drop a comment, tell me which one of these niches you're uploading to first. Smash that like button if it helps. And if you want more low competition niches like this, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.